All right, ladies and gentlemen, my voice is going to be a little muffled because I have a mask on here and everything, but this is going to be routine maintenance of a Poecilotheria striata enclosure. This is Patrick. He's my male pokie. He's a P striata, only pokie. Hopefully that'll change in the future. And I figure I'll just do start to finish. You can see here, first thing we have is your typical sterilite enclosure. Now, in my opinion, these should never be used to keep a tarantula, but they can definitely be used to restrain one. So this is start to finish. You have a catch cap, and this is kind of magnified here, so I'll just kind of put that here. We have a catch cap available. Now, all the tools have long tongs, and I'll just kind of show what they look like here. These are used to get things in the cage. Have our paintbrush here. Again, it's on magnify, see what's in the cage. Have a catch cap with a lid and a string that can be used to reintroduce him if he does run. He's never done that before, but you never know. And of course we have smaller tongs. What these guys are good for is picking the web out of the corner. We don't have to reach down so far. So first step is we don't want little bitty feet running up the sides of the bathtub. Okay, the bathtub's clean, the drain's done. So our first step is put water into the sterilite. Again, our objective isn't to drown the tarantula, it's just to keep little wet, pitty little feet from running up the side too easily. We don't want to cool the cage, so we want to support the cage this way. Okay. Now, we can introduce the enclosure. Make sure we're centered. Let me just make this a little bit smaller. Okay, so we're not too bad. We're centered up. And so now let the revelry commence. And of course, the other important tool we have here is the scrubber. This is a back scratcher. I would never use this with a New World tea just because, you know, urticating hairs, that's not a factor here. That's going to clean the glass. Remove the Reptilock. You never, ever, ever want to lose the Reptilock. This is a Reptilock. This is from a terrible enclosure. This is what it looks like. And let's slide this a little bit forward. Okay. We inspect the lid to make sure that there's no Poecilotheria on the lid. I already have visual on the spider, so we're good with that. And we can see the spiders in the web in the corner. Let me just make this a little bit bigger. Because most of the maintenance is going to be done on that corner where the spider is. So, important detail we have to notice is, does Patrick have an exit at the bottom of his web where he can walk straight down or not? In this case, I think he does. So what we're going to do is take the paintbrush and gently urge him down. This is kind of like the Taliban edition of team maintenance here. Yep, we can't go down. Oh dear, no, he can't, it's a little tight fit, he can't quite go down. And he doesn't want to turn the rake open back up. Good, go down little fella. He doesn't want to go down, but that's fine. I pulled the web out from around him. He's a very calm T. Okay, now he's going down. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to put this out of the way. He's got all kinds of junk in here. Go on, go down, little guy. Go on. All right. You hear? There, he's going down well. Okay. Okay. This is done. All right, now he should be able to be more nudgeable. One little guy. Hey, I'm not threatening you there, buddy. It's okay. His temperament's changed a little bit since the last mold. So what I'm going to do is pull the last mold out. It's just polluting the place. It is. It's not really necessary. Let's just move this back. All right, let's move this out of the way so I don't scare you too bad. There we go. More room to work. Okay. Pull out the last mold. Alright. There we go. Oh yeah, because you're a little bit bigger so you can't hide in the corner that easy. Okay, that's fair. I understand. Now we take our scrubber. Now since we already have a convenient supply of water, just dip this a little bit. Bring it out. What did I do there, buddy? Let me just get another paper towel here for a second. Okay, just hold on. And let's see, okay, we have returned to greatness. We're going to keep America great, not make it, we've already made it great again, we gotta keep it great again, right, okay. All right. And let's get the paper towel, we'll do this here, like this. This stuff just is not coming off of here. And our Poecilotheria is still hiding in the corner, pretending like we don't see him, and I'm willing to. Oh, for Christ's sake. There we go. Christ. I always end up scrubbing this by hand anyway. It always comes out the same way. Alright, Patrick, good boy. There we go, and he's just hanging right here in the corner. Okay, oh shit, I messed that corner. I'm driving myself crazy if I don't get that shit right here. I just put that. These spiders are not out to get you. You'll never see somebody doing this with an HMAC or an OBT or anything like that. And then actually I'm wiping pretty close to the spider right now. I'm actually getting within about ½ an inch of him. Cleaning off where he webbed. And making sure I'm not going to bump into the poor little guy. Here, Patrick, I need you to move down a little bit more. Come on. A little bit more down. Nope. Oh, for crying out loud. Why'd you move back up there? Oh God, no, it's not food. You dingus. There we go. Move down. There we go. Get with the program there. This is my most well-behaved tarantula. If I pulled a stunt like this in Justina's cage, I'd be getting threat poses out the yin-yang. Now I'm going to remove some webbing off of this corner here. Okay. He's just remaining motionless. He's in the typical pokey stance. I'm going to replace his little thingy back here. And what we're going to do is get a picture of the pokey. This is what people mainly watch this for. They don't want to watch me scrub something. Alright. I'm taking off the stupid tripod. I'll get out of there. This is harder to do with a tripod. Okay, now we see one beautiful Poecilotheria striata. This is Patrick. He has nice new glass. I missed some of the pieces, stuff down there, but I'm not too pressed about that. See if I missed anything up there. And up here. Okay. Ah, crap. It looks like I missed some pieces. You know what? It's really hard to manipulate a tripod when you're wearing gloves. You know that? It really is hard to do. Get in there. Okay. There we go now. What the? Okay. Christ sakes. Why is that not stable? All right, now, then as always, Patrick is a very still, very well-behaved tarantula. Very patient with he's been very patient with my ministrations and efforts before. Let's get this piece down here. All right. These guys are not the devils that they are made out to be. I'm sorry, they're pussy cats. I really don't want to hit you with a towel. That would not be a good idea. You know what? If I can't safely get that smudge off, it's a little smudge, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to freaking leave it there. It's just like 1/8 of an inch. Okay. All right, now you can see you rock the cage back. I would put this more centered, but the tripod in the picture just didn't want to sit in the thing that way. Okay. Place the Reptilock, which is the ultimate system, back onto the cage. Then we have one maintained Oslotheria cage.